What's going on? Today we have something that's going on. It happens too often at Rikers Island. Another inmate is found unresponsive in his cell on Friday. Rikers Island doesn't have no explanation on what happened, what took place. All we know that a 27-year-old young man is dead. To me, I find it very sad that a individual, because they probably can't post bail with this cash bail situation. A lot of times the bail is super high for a petty case. In a lot of occasions, the person that's being charged is not even guilty of the crime committed. You know, I had that happen to me before, but it's always sad, and my condolences go out to Christopher Cruz's family. He was born in the Bronx, straight out the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx, man. And anyone who's ever went through something like this or had a family member that was incarcerated, and if you have someone incarcerated, man, try to show them some love, because not everybody handles jail the same way. It could be very depressing moments when they sitting in a cell just like the one behind me, right? So the Legal Aid Society also put out an article about the situation. And they say, "We are heartbroken to learn that our client, Christopher Cruz, passed away yesterday while incarcerated." Incarcerated for his while waiting for his pre-trial at Rikers Island. Mr. Cruz, like too many of our clients, could not afford to pay bail. He spent his final days confined to a cage. This is an all too common tragedy. So the Legal Aid Society and all these other companies, firms, right? They've been noticing that this is a major problem, not only in Rikers Island, throughout all the jails worldwide, right? The unjust cash bail system that should outrage all New Yorkers. Mr. Cruz, just 27 years old, was a son, a brother, and a father. The lack of information to his family and the information that they should receive, they are not receiving as his family from the city about his untimely death. It's disturbing and only serves to arouse suspicion. Wow. We demand answers and call for an immediate, swift, thorough, and independent investigation. The Legal Aid Society extends the deepest sympathy to Mr. Cruz's family and his community during these extremely difficult times. Well, that was nice of them to send out, like, say all that to his family and send their condolences and all that, because a lot of times we look at the Legal Aid Society as public pretenders, like as people that don't care. But it seems like a lot of people are getting on board with this fight against Rikers Island situation, right? On another note, right? Well, not on another note, it's just like other people that are standing for this cause are also screaming out like to debt cash bail. Of course, listen, I remember times that I was locked up and the bail was like $50,000. Like, it was crazy. And I'm like, for that petty thing. So a lot of times they go off for like your previous history. They don't care what you're arrested for right now. You could have took a candy bar, bro. And the bail is like crazy. And like they know you're not getting out. So what people are trying to fight for is that you be released while you in the street fighting your case. You know, like the officer is that was arrested in Minneapolis. Although supposedly he posted a bail, but you have a better shot at winning your case when you in the street than from behind bars. And it's just a fact. It is proven throughout convictions and non-convictions at trial or whatever, right? You're back there, you get stressed out, you cop out. How many times that's happened to any of you guys that you tired of going back and forth to court? You figured out, look, I'm not going to get bailed out. There's no bail reductions. And if they reduce the bail, it's like it doesn't even make sense. That bail reduction was like you laugh at that. Like, I'm still not going to make that. What are you, a moron? You know, like which part of I am on welfare didn't you understand? And I say that with no disrespect to no one, right? That's happened to me. So I speak from experience. Like which part of I receive food stamps didn't you understand? And it's sad because a lot of people in the boroughs is like that. That's their reality. That's what's going on. Like a dude gets caught or arrested for hustling, selling a substance or what have you, right? 9 times out of 10, if I'm a judge, I could tell if this dude thinks he's a baller or he's just an addict and he was hustling to support his habit or he was hungry. Like you could tell when someone comes in through there like, okay, you're just a hustler. Or you could tell the dude that's there like looking like he's dying, hoping you release him, right? But sometimes I don't know if they thought like they combating crime with that. Like if I release him, he's gonna go out there and do something crazy, hurt someone probably to get whatever he's trying to do, right? I don't know. So I want you to leave that in the comments. I believe myself that they should do away with bail, like cash bail, right? But if you're gonna do away with that and you're gonna release people, like let's release people, right? Let's not do away with the cash bail and there's no more bail. So now you gotta lay up anyway, because every case they find it to be like a crazy. Come on, bro. And like they believe whatever's going on, and the DAs that are there, they go so hard that I always figured in court it's about who could tell the best lie. The DA's like, he's a menace to society. He did this, he did that. And they put it out to be like if they was actually there when everything happened. So from the gate, you already guilty in everyone's eyes in the courtroom from the way this is all being explained. Real quick, like brrr, step to the right, and you're not being released. And it's like, bro, I didn't even do nothing. I don't know, man. But leave in the comments. It's sad. I feel so bad when I hear anytime that someone is locked up and they pass away or they found them dead in their cell, because it brings me back to the days when I was there and I was like, bro, am I gonna make it out of here? Especially that I was acting a fool. Because you figure I'm back here already. I gotta adapt to this situation. I can't focus on the outside world. I need to focus on what's going on in here. And a lot of times you can't forget what you did or what went on the last time when you was already there. If that was ever you. I know for me, you can front all you want when you outside your cell. Boom. But when they say on the lock-in, 16 up on the lock-in, you got 5 minutes, and everybody's running around. When that thing goes boom, it's off to the thinking. And you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. It's just a fact. But a lot of people been passing away on the island, man. You know, and it's sad when they don't know like what happened. Like at this point, I could imagine what his family's going through. You know? I know one thing, man. I always said I seen people with $500 bills, $1,000 bills. You never know the bridges that people burn in the street. And I'm not talking about him at this point, but anybody in general, right? But I always used to say, God damn, a human body's not worth $1,000 to you? A human body's not worth $500 to you? Because some people just got that in their pocket to just throw away. But they won't come get their loved one for nothing. Some people think that they actually saving the person. Like they better off locked up. They was out here ripping and running, getting high, what have you. They don't know how super dangerous Rikers Island is. For those that never been there, and even if you ever been there, you know, a lot of us took it as a joke at times, but it's really not. Right? Because it could get real crazy. You was probably one of the lucky ones that walked in and all your peoples was there and it was all good. You gang, all that, right? But any given day, man, your number could be up. That's a fact. So when I read that, I was sad. I had a whole different other video, but I wanted to send my condolences out to Christopher Cruz's family, man. I pray for all of them, man. They from the Bronx. They from New York. I pray for him, man. I hope he didn't suffer, man. It's sad. And often we don't think about that when we wilding on Rikers Island, when we fighting, when it's popping, right? Because even if you don't mean to, you could hit a dude up the wrong way in a regular fight and he's gone forever. Somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's uncle. So he doesn't only pay the individual, but other people suffer. It's just sad and I don't understand it. I think the saddest thing about it is just knowing that his family hasn't been given no information on what happened. So a lot of people are saying it's not enough with just closing Rikers Island. You know, like you could close the island all you want or bring down the population a little bit all you want. Like, and at the same token, you could train the correction officers all over again all you want. Facts. And still nothing would change. I feel that, look, and we don't want people like to lose their jobs and all that. We know people got a family too, but at the same token, man, it's like, I think you will have to change the whole thing. And still, if you bring in new staff, there's always rotten apples in everything, right? We know that corruption exists on Rikers Island since I was even born, you know, and beyond. Facts. A little H2O will never hurt you, buddy. So, I don't know. Leave in the comments how you feel about that. I feel like, you know what? Take all the officers out of Rikers, put new ones. And even if you make these new jails, what do you think is going to happen? Bro, listen, Rikers Island, they say, is empty like more than ever. But the violence has risen like tremendously, right? Like beyond belief. And that's always been Rikers Island, because once something has a name so notorious like that, right? It's like gang life or certain gangs or the mob is as powerful as you make it. If in the media you keep talking about a certain gang, certain mobs, it becomes just that powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's like rap artists. If you just stop talking about them, it'll disappear. Because people, it won't be the talk. It won't be the topic. I don't know. You leave in the comments. I'm just talking because I got a set of lips. You already know what this is, man. I just wanted to stop by and let you guys know that, man, that another one has passed away on Friday. The family doesn't know what's going on. I could just imagine them searching for answers, and it's even hard to get through to somebody on the phone for anything in that place. And I could imagine for information on a death. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. It's sad, very sad, because while I was there, I seen people pass away and them taking them out, lock down the whole building and all that. Like, everybody suffers for that. You know, a lot of people. Leave in the comments if you ever been through that before while you was there, where they locked down the house because something happened and someone passed away or whatever. I seen dudes OD on Rikers Island. Facts. A lot of things go on at Rikers Island that you be like, this is a jail? Facts. It's crazy. Sad. Very sad. So as always, I want to give you guys a quick tip on how to grow your channel, your YouTube channel, if you plan on ever starting one, right? A lot of you guys probably don't do this or haven't done this. This plays an important part of your channel, even, or your videos getting to where it needs to go to in the right place so that the tube knows exactly what to do with it. So you go to your settings, right? You're on your YouTube page. You go to your settings, somewhere down on this side. when you're looking at it, right? And you hit settings, and it's gonna take you to this white thing is gonna pop up on your screen, right? And you're gonna go at, if I'm not mistaken, advanced branding. You're gonna start seeing all that, but you're gonna look up for keywords. But these keywords are different. These are keywords that you're gonna type in on what your channel is about. So if you have a hip hop channel, if you have a prison or jail channel, whatever, you're gonna put jail, comma, right? On that, yeah, you put jail, comma, and then you put prison, comma, interviews, comma, prison interviews, comma, and you keep comma in it all the way along, right? And then you press save. I think you could put like up to a 500. They not words, it's letters that you could put, right? Not 500 words or whatever. I only put a few because you don't want to confuse the algorithms or nothing like that. So I put a few, very few. But that has to do with where your channel is going to land or where your videos are going to land, that people are going to watch, that is into content that you make, right? Instead of people always hitting not interesting, because it's giving a bad taste about your channel to YouTube, right? So hopefully you'll find it. And if not, on Tech for Rec, which is TEK, the number 4 and REK, this week I'm going to drop all new content. I plan on going hard on that channel to show people and give them tips on how to grow on YouTube on that channel that we've been had. So you might see that there tomorrow, the keywords. It's not keywords everywhere that I have made that video on Tech for Rec. It's keywords for your page to be to reach, to rank high in search. Facts. And that's one of the tactics that really work for a lot of people. It's been working, it still works, and YouTube put that there. So it's something that you should fill out. I'm pretty sure if you have a channel right now, you're saying, man, what is he talking about? Because I never fill that out. Find it. You need to fill it out. Facts. Believe me. Thank me later. Cash App in the description. Nah, I'm only playing. You already know what this is on a lockout. Thank you for listening to what's going on at Rikers Island. We got more Rikers Island stories, actual real stories, things that happened while I was at Rikers Island, and all that coming up right after this. But right now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Which reminds me that I have a video that I made. Actually, I made that earlier, right? You can tell I'm going to have the same thing on. Yeah. And it's like, I was going to post it, but then when I remembered about this that happened and I was thinking about it and reading up on it, I felt sad, and I felt like this was more important to send my condolences to the dude that passed away. With all respects, Mr. Cruz and his family. But I'm gonna put that video up. It's about it's an update of a video that I had did about Rikers Island closing and how they're using the Tombs. The Tombs is a jail that's in Manhattan. I think is on White Street, 125 White Street, and what have you. But yeah, I'm gonna post that video right after this. That was a little more funnier. I found it hilarious, some parts, especially with the background, like I did in my other videos on Golden Culture. Culture spelled with a K is our other channel where I talk about hip hop and all that, where I put the laughing in the background, and that's my own voice that's there. You know, when I'm like, come on, guy, you're killing me. Oh, man, you king or what? That's me in the background. So that's not like a button that you hit like, like the cheering from the audience, although I do use that also. But a lot of it is me. Facts. Sound effect masters. Anyway, thank you for watching. You already know what this is on the Lockout. Don't forget to tune into that other video so you can have a few laughs and all that. Thank you for watching. We're going to drop a whole lot more content all the time on this channel and all other channels. Check us out on the Lockout Podcast. Look it up just like that on Google, on the Lockout Podcast, and it'll take you to wherever I'm on, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and so on. You already know I love you guys. If you ever thought about opening up a channel or a podcast, just do it. This is for everybody. Just got to do it.